Okay, so you can see we're in the first, this is the first tournament I have, and it's, I start after the rebuy period with 163,000, which is actually a pretty decent sized stack. So to give you some idea of this tournament, it's $1.50 rebuy. So you start with $3, it gives you 6K in chips. And it's a 2X turbo, so it's not the triple X turbo is a little faster. 2X turbo is not too bad, but it's still pretty turbo-ish. And what happens is there's a 30K add-on at the break. So by the time you get to the break, the blinds are, you can see 5, 10. You basically start with 3 big blinds if you don't do the add-on. You can see some of these people, we're at hand 80. So you can see some of these people, actually they do, the rebuy. So actually it starts here. So it's, I had 163,000. Now I have 192,000, which is basically a 30,000 add-on. So you see a lot of people have, pay the 30, so you get a $30,000 add-on for, I think, another $1.50. And so I have 192,000, which is pretty good. The worst you could have at this point is 36K. And some people actually have, less than that because they didn't start with 6K, which is silly. So if I don't like to do videos on the rebuy period because it's really a crapshoot. One thing I can say, and I learned this actually from Sean Deeb. Everybody knows who Sean Deeb is. Sean Deeb used to win the $3 rebuy like it was his job years ago, and I watched some videos on him doing it. And one of the things that I noticed when he was doing it was he had this massive roll, and he'd play the $3 rebuy, and he wouldn't get it in like really ever. He'd only get it in like when he had big hands. So the biggest advice I can give you for a rebuy is don't play it like the rebuys mean nothing just because it's only $1 or $1.50. But it's basically $3 because you're double rebuying every time. And so don't play it like it's nothing. But also what I was going to say was don't ever single rebuy either. So you should always buy to the max, always get the add-on. I would never skimp on any of that. But the other thing is that I would always, always get it in with big pocket pairs. Never fold ace jack, ace queen, ace king. And yeah, you might, I say never fold ace jack, and it seems crazy, but because, you're so dominated by ace queen and stuff, but you just don't know what the other people are doing and stuff. So to me, don't make it like this big science of trying to figure out what people are doing in the rebuy periods. If you bust, and you rebuy. And so the big thing is that, and don't fold when you have odds. Those are the other big things. But I didn't want to do a video on rebuys, so I just didn't want to do a lot of rebuy strategy because I don't know if there actually is a rebuy strategy. I think you just want to gamble and get as much as you can by the end of the break, but don't go crazy. That's basically my advice. So don't go crazy and don't do stupid things. One of the things I do in these, you can see the blinds get so big to the end of the rebuy period. You're basically buying for like one big blind. So the blinds are 5-10. People are rebuying. They're getting like 4K. They're not even getting a big blind. And so at the end, I pretty much put it in with anything if I have no chips by then. But one of the things I do is I start playing tighter and tighter as I build the stack. And so 192,000 is almost a perfect stack here to head into the rebuy period. But you can see there's a guy here, Megalex, who has 124. He has 10 big blinds, which is pretty good. But you can see I'm in great position at the whole table because I cover everyone, including Megalex. And really, Megalex is the only person that can do anything to me. The rest of them are all just pop shots. So if I'm in the big blind and AK Khan shoves on me, I can almost call with anything. So I'm going to go to the first hand I want to review, which is hand 85. And 85 is, basically the whole concept. I'm up at 400K now. I got lucky. I didn't want to show all the hands where I got lucky, but you can see I go through a stretch where I get some good hands, and obviously that helps to win these, but it basically helps me build my stack. Here I get pocket eights, I shove on the button, I end up in a flip, and I win the flip, which, like I was saying, it's pretty decent. But now, even though A7 suited versus the range of these hands, so these people really shouldn't be getting it in with something that A7 beats. But it's a very decent hand to steal blind. So one of the things I was saying was always steal blind, always take the chance. And if somebody shoves on you, like I open for 24K, if Severn shoves on me, I can call. If Megalex shoves on me, I fold because he's got 10 big blinds. Why would he shove on me with something with A7 beats? And Sorrel is basically nothing, and I'll call that for sure. And this only two values, same concept as Megalex. He would never shove something in A7 beats. So I just, take it and fold. Or sorry, take the blinds and steal them. And now I'm up to 420, this is a pretty massive stack for this kind of tournament.